Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising with Battle On. So this time, got a relatively quick one actually. Capture the enemy lab before your foe can destroy it. This is actually a kind of weird one, but anyways. This is absolutely inexcusable. What's wrong now? Getting all worked up like that ain't good for you, boss. Doesn't this bother you at all, Grit? These black hole mercenaries, they trespass on our land and have the gall to build wherever they like. This land is ours. This land is our land. More than anything else, it belongs to our people. Vote Olaf for president. Man's got a point. Commander Olaf, there's a base or something up... a base or something? Colin with that knowledge. That young knowledge. Just like the map said, which means we've found their research laboratory. Troops, prepare for battle! Alright, you get to pick in this one. And out of the three of these, I like, in this order, Grit, Olaf, and then Colin. But for this mission specifically, you want Colin. Because you want to be fast, and he's the most aggressive out of all of them. You're free to do whatever you want. You can do it your way. It's not my way or the highway. But I'm just saying, this is how I do Neotanks. And I get an S rank doing it, so that's how I know how to do it. Hand over the new weapon plans. Oh man, he's an aggressive little child, eh? Intruders detected. Defensive system backlash initiated. Taking damage from intruders. Initiate document destruct sequence. She's freaking creepy, man. Alright, she's at the lab to self-destruct. So here's the gisted version of this mission. You see all these little silos? You gotta fire those at these guys up here. You want to knock these 3 units out, and you want to steal that right there underneath it, the lab that's right there. This huge part of the map is largely irrelevant, honestly. Your number one concern should be getting these guys as far off to their destinations as quickly as possible. And then we're going to make, let's see, make a tank. Then we're going to send him up here. Send him up here. Launch that rocket missile thing. Play that funky music, white boy. Alright, and then we got, bam, down right there. Later on, if you want, you can have it set up so that you can do this slightly differently. Honest truth, I don't think it matters a whole ton. I'm just going to get this as fast as possible. Fun fact, you can cross over this. It makes it a turn faster than the other way you can do it. Alright, now you conveniently have enough money to get an APC and an infantry. You see, this whole entire mission is based on being efficient with money, because you're using Mr. Moneyman. That's just how you want to rock out. Alright, next turn, we're going to start setting everything up over there. Cool. Alright, how far can the recon get to? Put it in there. Put him there. And that should be just outside their range. Perfect. You're going to cross over there. We're going to get you over here. Move the APC there. Okay, and then at this point you have a couple of options. Honestly, I think my favorite out of these is to... I can afford an infantry and a recon, right? Yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make an infantry and a recon. And then I'm going to hold off on these guys for one more turn, firing up in that corner. Alright, next turn. Alright, you want to do that because you want to be able to... Can they reach there? No? Hope I didn't do that wrong. Drop that dude right there. Move him over there. Okay, so I think they have... Yep, okay. We got that tank. So we're going to launch this one this turn. We're going to launch the other one the next turn. It doesn't really matter if they're at 1. You still want to use it on them because it'll drop them down to 0.01 or whatever the minimum number is. And that actually matters. That does, in fact, matter. We'll skip a turn over here. Everybody's moved except for him. Next turn. She doesn't do a whole lot. She's like, oh, I'm going to hit your dude over here. And you're, whoa! Buddy, how did you get over there so fast? Okay. We're gonna go protect him now. Alright, see, that's exactly what I wanted to avoid. But that's fine. Alright. So you're gonna load him up here. You're gonna just charge straight on up. We're gonna do the same with this one right here. Move him over here. Move him over here. I think that's everybody that matters. Can you reach them? One of them is going to die. Might not get a perfect 300 this time because of that. Shucks. Alright, so that should be at... Yep, cool. I was just going to say, I should be at a low enough point where you could kill it with anything, really. Alright, and then we're going to throw that in here. Move over here, drop him off there. Move this one up here. And I think, at this point, we are in relatively good shape. Alright, so we're at a good spot over here. I'm going to start spamming infantry to make up for technique, because I had a guy that died. And next turn. Alright. So start capturing there. Move your recon over, take out that guy right there. I'm going to do the preemptive attack on that one to keep that a winning battle for us. Move him there. Supply the tank. And I think we're going to be able to attack first on that front. Move him out of harm's way. Move the mech. Block. The tank. And now we've got a couple of options again. We can drop this on either that tank up there, because he's kind of annoying. We can drop it on this whole entire pile of dudes over here, or you can drop it on this if you want to make sure that your tank over there is okay. I would personally recommend doing this. Just deal damage to as many things as possible. Stay alive. Profit. Got all the way up there? Everybody's okay. Cool. Day 9. And with the way this is set, you should win on this turn. No problems whatsoever. Is that enough to take him out? Awesome. Help our technique out a little bit. Should be able to take him out too. Cool. I mean, you can use his power. Why not? Yay, money. You can deal more damage to these guys if you want. Oh, that was a poor move on his part. Kill all the things. Alright, I think we might, if I'm lucky, get a perfect 300 on this one. And now, we win. Yeah, we got him! We found the weapon plans. With these plans, we'll be able to use this new weapon in the next battle. Start building new weapons. I'll be waiting at the next battlefield. Alright, Olaf.
Mission complete.
See, did we get there? Full 300? Solid 300 S rank. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we just got a perfect score on it. The new weapon planes, we really got them. Alright, we got them. So we won with a perfect 300, which is awesome. Oh, those Spartans 300. Awesome. So we took out Neotanks, and... well, we didn't take out Neotanks. We saw the plans for the Neotanks. So we can use those in our next battle with Olaf's crew over there in Blue Moon. But, yeah, so I'm going to call it quits for this one here. I hope this helped you out. I know it was a perfect 300, so I hope it got there. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.